1998 Chicago Bulls remain one of the most iconic teams in NBA history. Often remembered as the Last Dance team, the Bulls captured their sixth NBA championship in 8 years, cementing their dynasty and ending an era of basketball dominance led by Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, and coach Phil Jackson. The team's championship run was chronicled decades later in the popular documentary The Last Dance, which renewed global interest in the players' lives on and off the court. By 2026, most members of the roster are now in their late 50s or 60s. Many have transitioned into coaching, broadcasting, business ventures, or private life, while their personal relationships have also evolved over the decades. Some players have remained with the same partners they had during the championship run, while others have divorced or remarried. Chicago Bulls players, their relationships in 1998, and where those relationships stand in 2026, along with what the players are doing today. 1. Michael Jordan was the unquestioned leader of the Bulls dynasty. In 1998, he was 35 years old and still playing for the Chicago Bulls, delivering another legendary finals performance to secure the championship. At the time, Jordan was married to Juanita Vinoy, whom he had wed in 1989 and went on to welcome 3 children with her. Their marriage lasted nearly 2 decades before the couple divorced in 2006 and became one of the largest the divorce settlement in celebrity history at the time, following a 7-year marriage costing $168 million. By 2026, Jordan is 63 years old and has since remarried Yvette Prieto, whom he wed in 2013 and welcomed twins on the same year. After retiring from basketball, Jordan built one of the most powerful business empires in sports, including the global Jordan brand, and years as majority owner of the Charlotte Hornets before selling his controlling stake. He also remains active in motorsports ownership with 23XI Racing in NASCAR. 2. Scottie Pippen, Jordan's longtime teammate and one of the greatest two-way players in NBA history, was 32 years old in 1998 and also playing for the Chicago Bulls. At the time, Pippen had recently married Larsa Pippen in 1997, and the couple became one of the most recognizable celebrity marriages connected to the NBA. However, their relationship ended decades later when they finalized their divorce in 2021. By 2026, Pippen is 60 years old and has remained visible in the basketball world as an author, podcast host, and commentator, reflecting on his role in the Bulls dynasty. 3. Dennis Rodman, the colorful and controversial rebound king, was 37 years old in 1998 and playing for the Chicago Bulls during the final championship run. Rodman at the time was married to Carmen Electra, though their marriage was brief and ended in divorce in 1999. By 2026, Rodman is 64 years old and continues to be one of the most recognizable personalities associated with the Bulls era. His life after basketball has included television appearances, public speaking, and international diplomacy-related headlines. 4. Toni Kukoc, the talented Croatian forward who played a key sixth-man role, was 29 years old in 1998. During the championship season, he was married to Renata Kukoc, a relationship that has endured for decades. By 2026, Kukoc is 58 years old and remains connected to the NBA as a special advisor for the Chicago Bulls organization, while also spending time between the United States and Europe with his family. 5. Ron Harper, a veteran guard who provided defensive leadership during the Bulls' final championship run, was 34 years old in 1998. He was married to Maria Harper, and their marriage has remained intact through the years. By 2026, Harper is 62 years old and maintains a relatively low profile while occasionally appearing at Bulls events and mentoring younger basketball players. 6. Luke Longley, the Australian center who anchored the middle for Chicago, was 29 years old in 1998. At the time, he was married to Kelly Yates, though the couple later separated. By 2026, Longley is 57 years old and has since remarried Anna Gare, an Australian television personality and chef. Longley now lives primarily in Australia and is involved in media work and environmental projects. 7. Scott Burrell, another reserve guard on the championship roster, was 27 years old in 1998 and was not widely known to be married at the time. In later years, he married Michelle Burrell. By 2026, Burrell is 55 years old and has built a successful career as a college basketball head coach, notably leading the program at Southern Connecticut State University. 8. Steve Kerr, known for his clutch three-point shooting during the Bulls championship era, was 32 years old in 1998 and married to Margot Brennan, whom he had wed in 1990. Their marriage has remained strong for decades. By 2026, Kerr is 60 years old and widely respected as one of the most successful coaches in modern basketball after leading the Golden State Warriors to multiple NBA championships. 9. Randy Brown, a defensive-minded guard on the 1,998 roster, was 29 years old during the championship season. Brown was married to Kim Brown, and the couple has largely stayed out of the public spotlight. By 2026, Brown is 57 years old and has worked in player development roles, including time with the Chicago Bulls organization. 10. Bill Wennington, the Canadian center who played a key role as a reserve big man, was 34 years old in 1998. He was married to Dana Larrabee, though the couple later divorced. By 2026, Wennington is 63 years old and continues to stay connected to the Bulls organization as a team ambassador and radio broadcaster, sharing insights about the dynasty years. 11. Judd Buechler, a role player known for his defensive versatility, was 29 years old in 1998. During that time, he was married to Danielle Buechler, and their relationship has continued for many years. By 2026, Buechler is 58 years old and has built a career in basketball coaching and player development. 12. Jason Caffey, a young forward on the 1,998 team, was 24 years old during the championship season and was not publicly known to be married at the time. In later years, he married and focused on family life. By 2026, Caffey is 52 years old and has largely stayed out of the public spotlight while occasionally participating in Bulls alumni events. 13. Finally, the architect of the team was head coach Phil Jackson, who was 52 years old in 1998. At the time, he was married to June Jackson, though the couple later divorced. Jackson later had a long-term relationship with Jeannie Buss, owner of the Los Angeles Lakers. By 2026, Jackson is 80 years old and remains one of the most celebrated coaches in sports history, known for winning 11 NBA championships as a head coach, the most in league history.